Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How is everybody doing today? I know I am not coming in on my normal time. My normal time is 11 a.m. Eastern time. However, I had some technical difficulties and challenges this morning, so I am coming into you at 12:30 p.m. instead, but you are going to get the same great live show. Today, we are talking about AI strategies to scale your business. Then we're going to take a deep dive and take a look at that. But before I go any further, in case you don't know me, I just want to introduce myself. I am Lisa Balthaser. I am a business growth expert, and I help entrepreneurs create recurring revenue and reach six figures in 6 to 12 months by showing them how to leverage AI systems, processes, content, campaigns, and technology. Okay. Technology is a big one. A lot of people shy away from technology. I show you how to make the most of it and how to uncomplicate it. So, today we are going to dig in and talk about some AI strategies for scaling, and we're going to take a really good look at that process. So, I just want to welcome everybody and to the show if you're new here. And I just want to talk about the increasing importance of AI. So, if you're not already using AI technology, chances are your competitors are. And therefore, this is a very important message that you really want to stick around and listen to. So if you are not leveraging AI right now and your competitors are, you will be left behind. And we're going to talk about some of those reasons today that you're going to be left behind. But before I go any further, I want to actually talk about the difference between business growth and scaling. Okay, because there is an actual difference. And if you don't know the difference, today we're going to talk about the difference. So you can grow your business. And when you grow your business, you're usually growing your revenue, you're growing your client base, and you are helping more people. Okay. But that does not mean you are leveraging. I have a hair, sorry. That does not mean you are leveraging scaling your business. Scaling your business is something completely different. Scaling means that you are helping more people, but you are not putting in more time. You are either using the same amount of time or less time, but you are still creating a big impact for more people. Okay. A scaling business model allows you to help more people and not work harder, not put in more hours. As an entrepreneur, you know how important your time is, and you do not want to put in more hours if you don't have to, because you're already probably putting in 60 to 80 hours a week if you are the average entrepreneur. Not every entrepreneur does, but many do. You don't have more time in a day. So this is a way that you can actually leverage your time, get some of your time back, and help more people and impact more lives and increase your revenue. So scaling is super important. And that's why I wanted to talk about that today. And it's one of the main things that I actually help my clients do. Okay. So I help my clients to scale before there was even AI involved. So we're going back a few years. We weren't using AI then, but I was still helping people scale. Now, scaling actually is taken to a whole new level with AI simply because it's a powerful tool that you can use to actually get a better picture of who it is you are targeting. So it helps you to rally more people together in that thing that you help them with. Okay. So some growth barriers that I have seen over the years with people I have helped are they're stuck in a one-on-one model. There's a lot of coaches out there that love one-on-one coaching, and I do too. I love working with clients one-on-one, and I love helping them achieve big things. Okay. But the problem with that model is that you can only take on so many clients and then you're maxed out. You just don't have any more time, energy, or anything left to give another client. So you end up actually being so maxed out that there's no way for you to take on another client without really running yourself ragged, and you don't want to do that. Okay, so scaling actually helps you to prevent the burnout that can happen with the one-on-one model. So that doesn't mean you won't have one-on-one clients. You could still have some one-on-one clients. As a matter of fact, if that's what you love doing, I highly suggest that you do, because it's what you really enjoy doing. However, there is a way that you can help more people with the same things and put out less energy. So if you're really looking to scale, you may want to move completely to a group program or a one-to-many program. Okay, and that's what I help you to set up. Now, there are different types of group models. So I do want to caution you, not all group models are created the same. I have had people actually come to me with group models that have a beginning point and an end point. And that is not the model I'm talking about, because when you have a model that has a beginning date and an end date, and that means you're moving them through a specific system all at the same time. Okay, that means they are at a specific place when they come to you, and then you move them to a specific place by the time they leave from you. That is not the model that I do suggest that you use. The reason for that is because it's really hard to scale that model. Okay, because what happens with that type of model is you're launching and you're working with a certain group of people for a certain group of time. Okay, and you're not bringing in clients in the interim. You're just working with that group of people. Okay, and when you do that, you're launch dependent. You are dependent on that next launch to get the number of people in there that you actually need to fill the program and make the amount of money that you are looking to make in a year. What I teach you to do is have a program where you can bring people in at any time. That's the model that I am talking about. And that is super important because it allows you to scale your business and not be launch dependent. So with that type of model, you're probably going to be launching more often, but you're going to be bringing in people all the time. So for instance, when you launch the first time into your new program and there's nobody in there, say you get 10 people in there. Okay, I just want you to envision this, because this is the model that I'm teaching. Okay, so say you get 10 people that sign up for your program. You get 10 people in and you decide, okay, it's time to launch again. So 2 months later, and I'm not saying you have to launch any certain time. I suggest you launch once a quarter, about once a quarter. And when you launch once a quarter, so say 3 months went by, okay, and you're going to launch again. Okay, so you had 10 people in your program and it's a 12-month program. Okay, and in 3 months, you're launching again and you're bringing 10 more people in. So now you have 20 people in your program. Okay, and this is totally realistic and totally doable. Okay, so now you have 20 people in your program paying you whatever that monthly amount is. Okay, so you doubled your income just by launching a second time. Okay, this is the model that helps you to actually scale your business. Okay, it doesn't have a beginning, it doesn't have an end, and I show you how to do that. There is a way how to do that so that when people come in, they're not lost. They're not feeling like they're left out, like they're behind. Okay, there's a specific way to actually do that, to bring people in at any time and still teach the program and still give the people that are further along the things that they need in order to meet their goals. Okay, so you're going to have people in your program that are somewhere along that 12-month program, but they're all going to be at a different place, and there's a way that you can actually help them all at the same time without having specific curriculum that is mandated like month to month to month. Okay. I actually recommend that if you have a program that starts at a beginning and has an end, you set it up as a course. Okay. And you work with a model for a program that allows you to actually scale your business. Okay. So that's what I teach you. So one of the ways that I help you to do that, and one of the ways that I help you to attract more of the right clients, is I help you with the help of AI technology by integrating the AI technology into what I'm helping you with. Now, I've always helped you with these same things. So we are just adding a layer to it, to the things that I've already helped people with. So we're really taking a deep dive into the ideal client avatar. Okay. We are setting up at least one buyer persona. You may have more than one buyer personas. Okay. So it could be possible that you have more buyer personas that we're going to be looking at. In those buyer personas, you really want to understand them inside out like the back of your hand. This, my friends, is the crucial thing that you need to do in your business. So if your program is not selling, if your course is not selling, you need to go back to your ideal client avatar always, every single time, because there's something that you're not understanding. There's a disconnect with your messaging and your ideal client. You need to better understand them in order to create messaging that resonates with them. So what we're going to do with the help of AI, and this is what's truly amazing. Okay. And I've actually done this training multiple times already in 2 different programs. And I'm so excited about this training that hey, Darielle, how are you? People can come in at any time. Yeah, that's just so incredibly important to have that, so you're not depending on that next launch. Because when you're dependent on that next launch, say you have a 12-month program and you launch once a year, or maybe you have a 6-month program and you launch every 6 months and you get 10 people in, and the next time you launch you only get 6 in. Guess what? Your income just dropped. And that's really stressful. So I'm teaching you how to bring people into your program at any time, because you want to be able to do that. You want to be able to set up a model that you can bring them in at any time. As a serial launcher, I get, I get it, Daria. Yeah, we talked about launching before. So yeah, you definitely want to take a look at this. And there's nothing wrong. Like if you have multiple programs, maybe you're going to be launching into another program in the interim. Okay. But I'm talking about your big program, the one big program that you want everybody in. This is the program that you should be able to set up some kind of way to bring people in at any time and not be launch dependent and have a beginning and end. And I do show you how to do that. So one of the ways to do that is really understanding the ideal client avatar and your buyer persona. So what I have done, and in Accelerate Your Business Growth with AI, one of the first trainings that I point you to in there, well, there's actually 3 trainings, and it's because we really take a deep dive into this process. So we take a deep dive into the customer personas. We look at the behavioral aspects, the psychographics, and we also dig into what they're actually experiencing day to day. Okay. And I show you how to do that. I walk you through that process. And even though like we go pretty deep, you can still go deeper than what I go. In my training, I'm showing you how to go pretty deep, but you can even go deeper than that. So I just want to let you know it is one of the foundational things in attracting the right audience and keeping them in your circle of influence. So once you really understand everything about them, you're going to be able to create copy, create messaging, create programs and courses that are more focused You're going to have emails that are really zeroing in on this particular person. They're going to get what you help them with because you have a deep understanding of who they are and what's going on in their world. Okay. And you're going to be talking about those things regularly to them so that more people can see that you truly do understand who they are and what's going on in their world. Okay. And that is what's going to connect them to you and make them realize that you are the person that truly understands them. You are the person that they need in their life. Okay. And it's through taking that deep dive into the customer persona and the buyer persona that helps you to create that copy, that messaging that's going to call in all the people that are the right people for you. Okay. But if you don't have a complete understanding of that and you're putting out copy that's not quite hitting the mark, you're not going to have the same results. So this is something that needs to be refined. This is something that when you do it, okay, when there's something not working, you need to dig in again. You need to look at that ideal client avatar, at that buyer persona. You need to always go back there and to dig deeper and to better understand that person. Because when you get to the point where you are completely understanding that person, you are going to be creating content that calls in all the right people. And they're going to want what it is that you help them with because you're calling them in, because they recognize themselves in everything that you're talking about. Okay. So this is one of the things that I use AI to help my clients to do and to help my clients to refine, because it is critical to being able to call in more of the right clients so that you can grow and scale your business. Okay. So the scaling piece is super important. I show you how to do that. I show you how to call in more of the right people, which is the key component to pretty much everything else you do. Okay. So you always go back to that ideal client avatar. The other way that AI can help is because you can create chatbots, you can create FAQs, you can improve customer interactions with you. So if you have people that are coming to your website and maybe they have questions and maybe, you're not going to be there 24/7. Okay. So you want to have a way that they can get answers. So maybe you have a chatbot, maybe you have FAQs. And how you get to those FAQs, you'll know some of them, but you can use AI to dig deeper to some of the things that maybe you didn't think about, that maybe your clients are going to have a question about. And you can create those FAQs, you can create those chatbots that respond to those things. Okay. Now, another way that you can actually scale your business using AI, and this is super helpful too, is you can have the AI software analyze and forecast for you. So AI is fantastic at analyzing data. You just have to know what to put in order to get the right things out. Okay. So AI can actually analyze data and trends and predict future outcomes. It can also, this is another good thing, it can also analyze your competitors. So you really, when you know how to use it, you can really zero in. So for instance, if your competitor, okay, if your messaging isn't working right at the moment, okay, for instance, I'm just going to give you an example, and your competitor is calling them in and making sales left and right, okay, you can actually use the AI to analyze that competitor and come up with marketing, copy, wording, a different customer persona, possibly, and all of the things that are necessary to actually move your business forward. Because if what you're doing isn't working, and when a competitor that you see as doing exactly what you do, it is working, There's a reason, and you need to find that out. And you can use the AI to actually analyze the competitor data so that you can get some insights for yourself. Okay. So there's so many ways that we can use AI today, and I'm teaching a lot of them. Mostly so far in Accelerate Your Business Growth with AI, we have focused on doing the things like creating the campaigns and doing, and the one I created 5 lead magnets in a matter of an hour. I also helped a client just a few weeks ago create an entire campaign. She had a lead magnet, which was a mini video series, and we put that into a campaign. We looked at the lead magnet. We did the copy to call in the people for the lead magnet. Then we did the lead magnet campaign. Then we moved them into the actual program that she wanted them in. We did this whole campaign in a matter of 2 hours using AI. And let me tell you, I was even shocked at how amazing the copy was. And she was so thrilled. So it's so powerful. You don't want to not consider it as an option for yourself. Now, there are some ethical things that you do need to consider. You should never, ever, ever put your client's data in there. Never put names, never put like anything like that. That's an ethical issue. You don't want to do that. And you want to make sure that your clients understand that when you're using AI technology, you are using it in an ethical way, because they don't want to have to worry about working with you, that you're going to take some of their things and put it into AI and have that out there. You don't want to do that. You want to ensure that you are using and teaching, if you're using it in what you do. So you're using and teaching it in an ethical way. Always, always, always. So one of the things that means is when AI gives you, say, a post or some kind of copy or the name of a program, you want to cross-reference it, okay? Because it could be somebody else's, it could be trademarked. You want to make sure you're not plagiarizing somebody. You want to check all of those things. But as long as you check all those things and it is good, it is an amazing way to move your business forward, to scale your business, because you can use it to analyze so much data that you yourself wouldn't really be able to do in a timely fashion, because AI is really quick. Okay. It's way quicker than the human mind. A little bit scary there, but you want to make sure that you are fast, you are on top of things, you are on top of the trends that are happening. You want to make sure that happens, because if you're not, your competitors will be. And if you're not using AI, your competitors are. You don't want to be left behind. So this is my main thing that I tell people. I understand there's hesitation around AI. I understand that there are some ethical concerns that some people have. I get all of that. And I personally have had all of those thoughts too. But what at the end of the day, the reality is, and this is why, they were talking about regulating it and all of these other things. One of the reasons why AI is never going away and it's here to stay is because as a nation, if we take away the ability for us to utilize AI, guess what? Our competitors are using it. And guess what? It's going to help them to get ahead of us as a nation. And it's the same way with your business. Okay. Your competitors are using it. If you are not, you will be left behind, because there's things that you can do with AI that just take way too long for a human to do. Okay. So we do some of those things in Accelerate Your Business Growth with AI. And so those are really some of the ways that you can utilize the AI technology to actually grow and scale your business. You want to make sure you're scaling, okay? Not just growing. Growing is good, but scaling is better, okay? And it's simply because it just allows you to impact more lives, to create more recurring revenue for yourself, and to also keep a high level program available to your clients. Okay. So what I wanted to make sure that you guys do know is today is the last day to get into Accelerate Your Business Growth with AI. Tomorrow, it goes up by $100 a month. Okay. So I want to make sure that you guys know that, because it's really important. Even if you, for some reason, can't sign up today, get in my inbox today. Okay. And I will honor the pricing. I don't intend for anybody to actually miss out on the pricing, but I do have to raise the price of this program simply because you have the opportunity in this program to get in the room with me 2 to 3 days every single week. We have 2 trainings a month, but we have power hours twice a week. Okay. Now, the power hours are designed to actually work on some of those sales things and sales strategies, but I am working right along there with you. So if you have questions or if you have something that needs to be addressed, you can pop into the power hour and we can talk about it. So you do have that opportunity 3 days a week to actually jump in the room with me and get assistance with things. And that is why I need to raise the pricing of that. Right now, it's really low, and I kept it really low for a reason. I rolled it out this year. It was in beta, and I just really wanted to help people with some of the things in there. And I have helped some people with things in there already, and it has been amazing. They have been totally amazed at the power of AI. And one of the people that's in the program right now, he's actually an SEO and website expert, and he's actually been writing articles about what he's been learning about the AI, which has been fascinating because I'm teaching the marketing, but he is a website expert coming at it from a totally different standpoint. So I'm reading his things. So there's always people in your programs that you can actually learn from. And it's just been an amazing experience for me to see what he's been doing based on what we've been doing. So yeah, it's been amazing. But you definitely want to get in there. Let me put the link in the banner. It does end at midnight tonight. Like I said, if you are for some reason not able to get into the program today, jump in my inbox, let me know, and I will honor this pricing for you. But you have to get in my inbox by midnight. Okay. So I won't necessarily answer you by midnight, but you have to be in my inbox by midnight, because I'm not going to actually be home this evening. So, which is why I have red on. I'm actually going to a Reading Phillies game. I'm excited. So, but the price is going up tomorrow, September 1st. The price goes up by $100 a month, so you can save $1,200 by joining now. It's a 12-month program. I walk you through all the things. I help you with your launches. We go through a lot of the things, and we integrate some of the AI in everything. But we don't have to use the AI in everything. It's just one of the focuses that in the group right now. But if you need assistance launching or creating a campaign, we focus on that. But I'll show you how to utilize AI for those things too, so that you can get it done faster and better. And by just teaching these things, I actually learned how to really create some really good campaigns in there. So you definitely want to jump in there if you are not already in the program. It is amazing, and we've been doing some amazing things and getting some amazing results. So that is what I have for you in here today. I'm actually doing a different live video on my personal profile today. And the only reason I'm doing that, I usually don't do that, but I'm doing that today simply because this program does end today. So I'm actually going live on my personal profile to talk about some of these things also. And the show that I'm doing for my personal profile is From Plateau to Prosperity, AI's Role in Your Growth Journey. So that's the title for that show. And I'll be going live shortly there. I didn't make an announcement or anything. I've been having all kinds of technical issues this morning. So we are coming in here late today, but we are here. Okay. So I definitely encourage you, if you haven't looked at the program, take a look at it. If you have any questions, get in my inbox. If you're interested, but you just can't do it today, or for some reason you have additional questions, just get in my inbox. Okay. I don't bite. I'm not a high pressure person, but I will tell you if it's not a program for you, but because I definitely want the right people in the program that are going to get results out of the program. So if you're not ready for it, if you're not there yet, I will let you know what you need to do in order to get there. Okay. So that is what I have for you guys in here today. You can join me on my personal profile. I will be going live shortly, probably about 1:30, about an hour after I did this one. So if you want to join me there, we're going to talk about plateauing and how that's a common issue and how the AI can help you get out of that rut, which is a lot of the things that I've already talked about in here. It just really is a focused way of really rejuvenating what you've already been doing. Okay. And we show you how to do that. So that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for joining me. Check out the program. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be here most of the day, and I will be back in here later this evening after I get back. Don't normally have things on a Thursday, but today I happen to. So it's going to be a busy day, but I don't want you to miss out on this, guys. This is the program that I know that you can get results in if you apply what we're teaching in there. Okay. The key is applying it. The key is getting in there and doing it. So let me see. I look here. You're in. Darielle, yes, you're in. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, when you do join, that we do have a Facebook group. However, I also have been using a membership platform. I'm testing it out. You may or may not prefer that. So you can see the videos either place. But I'm actually testing out a membership site. It's one that I am actually an affiliate for, and I'm just working with it right now. I'm not sure how much I like the setup in there yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm thinking of trying to convert it, if I can possibly convert it to a different type. But you can let me know your thoughts on it because you're the user, so you have a different experience than I do. But definitely check that out, and you have access to all of the previous trainings that we did immediately. So when you sign up, you have access to all of the previous trainings. And if you look at the intro in the membership site, I actually tell you which trainings to do first, because it's the stuff that I was just talking about with the customer persona. I cannot stress to you how important that is. And that's where most people get it wrong. Okay. They think they know their ideal client. They assume they know their ideal client, but there's something that they're missing in their messaging. It's just not connecting. And so there's 3 trainings where I actually talk about that. And I tell you which ones to actually look at first, which are most beneficial. They're not numbers 1, 2, and 3. It's numbers 1, 2. And then there's another one I did recently where I actually showed you how to do the deep dive into the psychographics, into what they're going through, and help you to get a complete understanding of really what's going on for them. So they're not in order. It is number 1 and number 2. And then it's a little bit further along. I think it's in July. So I just want to let you guys know, jump in there, ask me questions if you have any. I want you to actually grow and scale your business this year. We still have September, October, November, and December, 4 months. We still have 4 months left. You can do so much in 4 months. Many of my clients see results in 30 days. At the very most, it's going to be 90 days. If you're doing the things that I'm teaching in there, you will absolutely see results. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys today. Check out the program, get in my inbox. If you have any questions about AI, let me know. And thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. You have a great day.